It's Velasquez versus Constant on tonight's Bodog Fight American card. Cain Velasquez has an MMA record of 1 win and no losses. He stands at 6 foot 2 inches, weighs in at 246 pounds, and is from Salinas, California. Jeremiah, the good old boy Constant, has recorded 4 wins and no losses. He stands 6 foot 1, weighs in at 250 pounds, and is from Eagle Creek, Oregon. The winner of tonight's fight goes on to face his counterpart in the Bodog Fight pay-per-view, Clash of the Nations, featuring the Bodog Fight debut of Fedor and Emelianenko.
My name is Cain Velasquez. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Yuma, Arizona.
My name is Jeremiah Constant. I'm 32 years old. I'm the good old boy.
Every time I go into a fight, I expect to win. That's it.
I haven't really been hit very good in any of my fights. Most of my fights, I've choked people out pretty quick.
Cain is 1-0, but he's a workhorse. I expect to see him use some kicks and punches. He's an unbelievable athlete and super quick, super fast for heavyweight. Constant has a funky style, especially for heavyweight. You never see heavyweights go for the stuff he goes for. He rolls around like a flyweight. Crazy flips, crazy submission attempts. He's gonna look to catch Velasquez by surprise and catch him with submission early.
The shape that I'm in right now, I feel good. My condition level is really up there.
I would describe my style as brutal wrestling. I go off of instinct and whatever feels natural. That's why I'm considered to be an extremely unorthodox wrestler. I'm fighting Cain Velasquez. I know he's another wrestler, brings a lot to the table. He's fairly new to the MMA game also. I think it's gonna be a really good fight.
He's a wrestler. I heard he has pretty good jiu-jitsu. And I also heard he used to gas out during his wrestling matches. That's my strong point, and if he doesn't have a big gas tank, that's an advantage for me.
If a guy gets in the ring with me, I mean, he should get ready for everything. I mean, when I was a wrestler, take people down, and a guy that's fighting me should have everything down packed, from his feet down to the ground.
My desire is to ground and pound, get on top of somebody and beat him into a submission. If I had to say anything to Cain, I would say, you know, hey, put everything you got into it. I will too. I would respect him for coming hard, and he respects me for coming hard. And no hard feelings, man. Either way, let's go.
I want to tell Jeremiah, I'm no joke. I'm going to go out there and get after him. And if the fight goes the distance, he's going to be in trouble.
Cain Velasquez and Jeremiah, the good old boy Constant. This fight is going to the better wrestler. No matter who it is, they're going to try and get on top. They're going to try and paste the other's brains on the mat.
I'm expecting him to come out and pound pretty hard, and I'm going to give it right back to him. He's a fellow brotherhood of wrestler, you know, so I mean, definitely after it's all said and done, I'd like to go grab a beer, you know.
I'm not the kind of guy who will make friends with somebody that I'm going to fight later on. I don't like to lose. I don't lose often. I came here to win, and that's it. I'm not going back home a loser, that's for sure.
To vote for the $50,000 Bodog Fight champ, go to bodogfight.com.
You're watching Bodog Fight.
Hello, everybody. This is Bodog Fight coming to you from St. Petersburg, Russia. I'm Lon McCarran. Tonight, we have an elimination bout in the heavyweight division. The winner will move on to the next Bodog Fight pay-per-view. Here to talk about one of the fighters, my partner, Jeff Osborne. Jeremiah Constant, one of the big boys. He comes out of the oil fields of West Texas and Oklahoma, and he wants to do some damage tonight.
Yeah, they call him the good old boy. In his corner will be Olympian Matt Lindland. He is an outstanding wrestler. His opponent is an outstanding wrestler. This will be a classic battle as to see who will get the other to the ground and who will control the ground game. But we never know here at Bodog Fight. They may stand up.
His partner in the ring is Cain Velasquez. And to talk about Cain is my broadcast partner, Paul the Mauler Lazenby. Cain Velasquez is a newcomer, but he shows a lot of promise.
Absolutely. Originally out of Arizona, now training under the tutelage of Crazy Bob Cook at the legendary American Kickboxing Academy. This guy's known for his wrestling skills and his sick work ethic. This guy does not smoke, drink, party. All he does is train. And even though he's an accomplished wrestler, he told me that tonight he wants to stand up and show off his new striking skills. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this one plays out.
Fighting out of the red corner, standing 6'1" and weighing in at 250 pounds, with an MMA record of 4 wins and no losses. From Eagle Creek, Oregon, I present to you Jeremiah, the good old boy Constant. And fighting out of the black corner, standing 6'2" and weighing in at 246 pounds, with an MMA record of 1 win and no losses, from Salinas, California, I present to you Cain Velasquez.
heavyweight action now. It is Jeremiah Constant with that green stripe down his trunks, taking on Cain Velasquez. Constant driving Velasquez into the ropes.
Excellent use of the straight right to set up that takedown and getting busy right away in the clinch. First with a knee and now an attempted takedown.
Oh, it is Velasquez with a takedown, but they come right back up. Velasquez on top, punching away.
Constant's got to be careful not to give up his back. We're seeing a battle of two wrestlers here. Don't want to discount the wrestling accolades of the good old boy, Constant. He, I believe, was also a national champion wrestler in Division II with the Central Oklahoma Broncos in 1999.
Excellent use of the Kimura to roll Velasquez over, get out from off his back, and eventually attain, for a moment at least, a dominant position.
There's the choke.
That is it. That is it. Pretty deep.
That is very deep. Velasquez in trouble perhaps, but he slips out of it.
And you know, I could see Velasquez's face while he was in that choke, and he was completely impassive. Now, this guy is maintaining control under the most dire of circumstances and seems to really know what he's doing in there.
Look at, I mean, we are seeing some of the best wrestling skills you could possibly see in a fighting ring. Two exceptional wrestlers.
And this has got the pace of an amateur wrestling match, too. These guys are not sparing any energy at all. Going hold for hold, move for move.
Oh. I mean, Velasquez, he could have snuck a hook over and went for rear naked choke. Chose not to.
Velasquez 1-0. Constant 4-0. So somebody will maintain an undefeated record tonight. Velasquez now punching away. Back on their feet.
Oh, Constant just took a hard shot from Velasquez. Look at that.
Bob Cook says that Velasquez is a natural. He started this just about 6 months ago. As you said, mostly a wrestler. Ask him about his striking ability. He says he learns so quickly. The guy is just like a sponge, and he picks it up rapidly as anyone he's seen.
It was told to me that he will mimic his sparring partners. He'll spar with world champions in kickboxing. Whatever combinations they throw, Cain will throw immediately, never having practiced them before.
And Constant's starting to look very, very fatigued. And Velasquez looking refreshed.
Velasquez looks like he just walked out of the dressing room 5 seconds ago.
Constant just took a hard shot. He's trying to, he's looking more like a wrestler than an MMA fighter at this point, but hey, he still stands up.
Yeah, Velasquez lets him stand up. Oh, and a big right hand by Constant.
And it doesn't even faze Velasquez. He puts his fists up, wades in, and reattains a dominant position on the ground.
Wow, what an active fight for two big men.
And it's taking its toll on one of them. Constant really looks to be flagging badly.
Cain Velasquez, only 5 months of training. I sat on the bus with Bob Cook on the way here, so this guy has got some work ethic.
No, and Constant can't even get off the canvas. Now up.
Oh, nice jab by Constant.
Yeah, he throws a nice first punch.
Unfortunately for him, Velasquez takes it equally well.
You see Constant struggling to get to his feet. This is taking its toll on him.
Oh, nice attempt at a high kick, but it's Velasquez who just trips him up.
Velasquez now trying to finish off Jeremiah Constant, and I think he will. And that is it. That is it. Cain Velasquez with a first-round knockout over Jeremiah Constant, who used up all his gas here in this first round.
That is an incredible condition for a big man. Velasquez looks like he's barely warmed up, while Constant is a broken man at this point, just having been beaten down, having had his cardio run dry, and Velasquez looks like he could do another 3 or 4 rounds without even breathing hard.
Nothing to be disappointed. Man, we saw some incredible displays of wrestling, and if you don't call wrestling a martial art, there's something you're mistaken about, because these two guys laid it out there.
Oh yeah, you can take nothing away from Jeremiah Constant. He maintained an incredible blistering pace for a heavyweight.
To learn more about the fighters, go to bodogfight.com.
Stick around for the official decision on Bodog Fight St. Petersburg.